What's up, guys? It's MB Boxing. I just finished up watching Miguel Berchelt versus Jeremiah Nakathila, and this was a 10-rounder in the lightweight division, and this fight was Saturday, March 26th from the Resort World Event Center in Las Vegas, Nevada, and this fight was broadcasted on ESPN, ESPN Plus, and on the ESPN app. And in this fight, Jeremiah Nakathila absolutely dominated and upset Miguel Berchelt, getting a 6-round stoppage victory. Just wow. A dominant showing of Jeremiah Nakathila's power. I had this bout scored 60 to 53 in favor of Jeremiah Nakathila. I mean, there was really only one round that you possibly could have given to Berchelt. I mean, this was just pure domination. I never expected this. I know I said in my video, my prediction video, that it is possible that Berchelt could get clipped and could get stopped because of that last knockout. But yeah, I was thinking that was maybe a 10%, 15, 20% chance. I didn't think it was going to be as dominating performance in favor of Nakathila as it was. I mean, this was just pure domination. And just to break down the fight, the first 2 rounds, Jeremiah Nakathila just came out and just was winging right hands at the chin and head of Berchelt, and Berchelt was just taking them. He was not moving his head. Occasionally he would move his head, try to move on the outside, but it just isn't his style, and it just wasn't working. And he was getting hit to the body with straight rights. It was just straight rights galore for Nakathila, and Berchelt was just eating them and just eating them, and it was just like, come on, Berchelt, you got to defend it. I mean, he was just getting hit so much. But then in the third round, after getting backed up a bit, another power jab landed on the chin of Berchelt that did send him down to the canvas, sat him down. Perfectly placed power jab on the chin. And Berchelt made literally Nakathila look like the top 3 fighter, whilst Shakur Stevenson made Nakathila look like an amateur. I mean, even though Nakathila's fight with Stevenson wasn't so great, I mean, he still only made Nakathila land literally 29 punches, or even 24 maybe, something like that, whilst Berchelt made Nakathila land like over 70. I mean, it was crazy. That just shows how good the defense of Shakur Stevenson is, and how, I mean, Miguel Berchelt's chin and defense is just not good. So yeah, after that knockdown, it was just more dominance from Nakathila, just landing right hands after right hands. But then in the 5th round, Nakathila hurt Berchelt at the start, and then in the second half, Berchelt came back, landed a left hook going back while Nakathila was stepping back, then threw big combinations on the ropes and was landing some big shots. But you could have definitely given that round to Berchelt, but I edged it to Nakathila because he was actually wobbling Berchelt when he was hitting him, not just backing him up. But then in the 6th round, it was a pure dominant round for Nakathila. Nakathila was just getting, just backing up Berchelt with every shot. I mean, at one point in the round, Nakathila landed a big, powerful straight right to the chin. Then another in a second later. Then another that knocked the mouthpiece out. That was the most vicious mouthpiece, flew out of the mouth I've ever seen. I mean, Berchelt got hit flush on the mouth, blood poured out, mouthpiece flew to the canvas in a flash. I mean, that was just a brutal shot, and that really led to the corner stopping the fight. And the corner obviously had to put a new mouthpiece in. It was close to the end of the round. Round ended. Then the corner waved it off. So it was an end of the 6th-round stoppage win for Nakathila. Biggest win by far of Nakathila's career. Comment down below your thoughts on this fight and your thoughts on who the winner should get next. So that being said, what is next for Jeremiah Nakathila? Winning here against a universally recognized top 10 super featherweight. This was at lightweight though, but I think Nakathila will fight still at super featherweight. So yeah, now Nakathila's top 10, top 15 in the weight class. So Nakathila could definitely take on someone else who's ranked that high. Maybe even a Jamel Herring, someone who's just really high rated in the 130-pound weight class. Maybe even 135. Somewhere around there, but he should be taking on someone else who's also ranked top 10 at either 130 or 135. But as for Miguel Berchelt, losing here for the 3rd time, 2nd straight knockout loss in a row, I honestly do not know what's next for him. I think his chin is gone. I think if he ever fights another top 10 guy, he will get stopped. So I just honestly do not know. Comment down below some suggestions on what you think is next for Berchelt, but I just don't really know what's next because he's at such high caliber where he can't be fighting just bums, but he's at such a caliber now from getting knocked out numerous times to where that really do they want to put him up against another top tier guy with some power. So yeah, comment down below some suggestions for what you think is next for Berchelt. So overall, Jeremiah Nakathila upsets and dominates Miguel Berchelt, getting a 6-round knockout victory to get the best victory of his career thus far and one of the bigger upsets of 2022 thus far. And yeah, that's really it. I'm MB Boxing, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.